Hello everyone, welcome to this next video on complex analysis. In this video we shall see question from GATE 2005 and it is of 1 mark. The question says, if we are given two functions, one is f of z and another is g of z defined like this. So at the point z is equal to 0, we need to tell which of these four is correct. That means we are to detect the nature of the function f and g, whether they are analytic or not. So we'll first see a condition which defines the analyticity of the given complex number. So we say any complex number omega of this form, right? So this complex number, this is an analytic function. If it is an analytic function, so what we are saying in effect is we have an analytic function implies the Cauchy-Riemann equations, these are satisfied. Conversely, if we have this Cauchy-Riemann equations satisfied plus the derivatives of the functions u and v, the partial derivatives of u with respect to x, u with respect to y, v with respect to x and v with respect to y. These are continuous functions. So if these two conditions are implied, then we can conclude that the corresponding function is an analytic function. So if we are to tell whether the function is if any one of these two conditions is not satisfied, if any of these two conditions are not satisfied, then we can clearly conclude from here that this function is not analytic. So you see, we can take the negation of this result to reach here that if any of these conditions, whether any of the CR condition is not satisfied or any of these partial derivatives, they are not continuous, then we can conclude that the corresponding function is not analytic. So let us see what happens for the given function. So here we are given the function fz. This is given to be x square plus iota y square. So here what is our u? U is x square, and what is v? V is y square. So accordingly, let us first calculate ux, uy, vx and vy. So ux, the partial derivative of this function with respect to x is 2x. With respect to y, it is 0. With respect to x of this function v, it is 2y, and then with respect, with respect to x, it is 0. Why? Because there is no term of x, and with respect to y, it is 2y. So here you see the Cauchy-Riemann equations, which are these: ux is equal to vy and uy is equal to minus vx. Are they satisfied? So here ux is 2x and vy is 2y. So obviously this condition is not valid. This is true, right? Because they both are 0. So because one of these condition is not satisfied, we can say that the corresponding function is not analytic. So similarly, we'll check for the function g. For the function g, we are given this function, right? So here for this function, you have u is equal to x square plus y square, and you have v is equal to 2xy, right? The real part and the imaginary part. So here let us again calculate these derivatives. So ux would be 2x, uy would be 2y, vx would be 2y, and vy would be 2x. So from here you can you have to again check the conditions. First condition is ux is equal to vy, and second condition is uy is equal to minus vx. So ux is 2x and vy is again 2x. So this condition is satisfied. For the second condition, you have uy is 2y and vx is 2y, but we have a minus sign over here, so this condition is not true. So therefore one of the Cauchy-Riemann condition is not true. So we can conclude from here that the corresponding function is not analytic. So here our result is that neither the function f nor the function g is analytic. Therefore option D is the correct option for the current case. So I hope you understood the question. That is it for this video. Thank you for watching.